Hey, how's it going? I'm going to use up the rest of my credits. I have 65 seconds left. I just did a music. I'm creating a music video, I should say. I have the music ready. Now I'm just getting images. So what I put in here, I put in robot playing a synthesizer because I'm looking for ideas for my music video. And this is what I came up with. I'll play it for you right now. It's kind of cool. The robot's a bit asymmetrical with this big eye here. I don't know why there's a synthesizer up here, but anyway, he's playing one down here, so that's cool. Yeah, he's got an interesting face, good motion. Yeah, it's a decent video. I think I'll use this one. So this time I put in a robot playing a drum set, and this is what I came up with. I'll play it for you right now. He's not actually playing the drum set. It looks like he's just sort of panning, and he's got his arm on this thing that looks like a cymbal, but it's kind of weird. But the thing I do like is the look of the robot. It looks like an old car headlight or something. It's kind of a cool looking robot, but that's about it. Not really good motion on this one. Okay, check this one out. I'm looking for new ideas as usual. This time instead of robot, I put in cyborg and playing a mellotron, which is a 1960s tape playback instrument keyboard sort of thing. And this is what it came up with. This really actually cool looking cyborg, and I guess this is supposed to be the mellotron, but it looks nothing like a mellotron. But it's got these tapes or something in it, like analog stuff. So I guess it kind of is sort of getting that image somehow. Anyway, let's play it for you. Again, the motion's pretty bad. It's just kind of zooming in. He's not doing anything. He's just, I wish he was moving his hands or something as if he's playing the instrument. But anyway, it's kind of cool as an image, not as a video. Hey, check out this one. This is interesting. Trying to come up with something with better motion. So instead of putting playing, I changed that. I'm not going to say playing anymore because it tends to lead to images of people just sitting in front of instruments and not doing anything. So anyway, I put an android entering a huge room filled with analog synthesizers. And this is what I got. Again, android is another variation on robot or cyborg, whatever. So see what they came up with. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going. I guess this is the guy here. The lighting's cool. I like the motion, although I wish the Android was doing more. And I guess, is that a room full of synthesizers? I mean, you can't really tell, but whatever. This one was really trippy, actually. I think this is the best one I've done today so far. Again, just grasping for ideas. So what I put in this time was spaceship flying over an alien planet full of sand dunes. And this is the image. This is the video I got. Cool. It's like this weird, it's like a soft, crumbly spaceship almost getting hit by this one. It's really a bizarre image. It really looks cool though. It's very science fiction-y looking. I like it. Hey, here's a really weird one. Oops, I don't have my screen capture in right. There we go. Let me just move this over here. I put in humanoid robot crying his eyes out because I thought I'd get a really weird image for some reason with that one. And this is what I got. I will play it for you. Let's start again. It's really bizarre. It's like a man painted with a silver face, and he's sort of crying, doesn't look happy, and it's a little disturbing, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. This time I put in camera zooms in on a robotic rock band playing in a stadium full of excited androids. And this is the interesting image I got. Let me play it for you here. Yeah, it definitely looks like a stadium. This looks like a sort of police robot cyborg thing with like little LED lights on it. And then it looks like there's other cameras here or something, or is that stage stuff? I'm not sure. But it's really bizarre. Looks like something from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome or something. It's kind of cool, kind of different. This one looks really weird. So my last video gave me an idea. I want to do a Mad Max type scene, but I don't want to put Mad Max in the actual prompt title. So what I did was I tried to describe a generic scene in one of those movies. A muscle car drives fast down a dusty highway of a post-apocalyptic world chased by evil villains in vintage transport trailer trucks. Now, I'll let you know, I didn't get any of the villains in vintage transport trailer trucks, but I did get a muscle car in a post-apocalyptic world in a dusty highway. Definitely did that. Okay, I'll play it for you. Here we go. It's really weird how it's morphing here, and it's like the front of the car, the back of the car, it's all confused. But it's a cool image, and I like the action, and it's bizarrely computer, AI sort of fabricated, but I like it quite a bit. It's cool. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Something different. I don't want to keep generating the same image over and over again. So this time I went for a beautiful aerial scene of a vintage biplane flying over a lush valley of green vegetation with flowing rivers. So this is what I got here. How do you go up? Okay, here we go. So yeah, it did everything I wanted, but the vintage biplane looks like an alien sort of creature flying or something. It's got like leaves and I mean it's a cool design. It looks like something from I was thinking about something from a Ghibli film, but I didn't get that. I got something from like an organic flying machine of some type. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool. All right, that's the image. So this one I got oddly specific and I want to see how well it would do it, and it actually worked out pretty good except for the motion, and I'll let you watch that in a second. Okay, for the prompt, what I put in was first-person view of somebody walking through a funky-looking 1970s house with orange shag carpet and ball chairs in the style of Werner Panton, who's the famous Danish designer who did funky sort of 70s over-the-top designs and chairs and stuff like that. So this is what I got, and I will play it for you. Here we go. Yeah, so there's not much motion. It's just slowly panning, but it definitely got the interior right. I think that's really spot on. I think when I put Werner Panton in, it really nailed the look of it. Anyway, that was kind of cool. I have to say I was happy and disappointed with this one. The image is amazing. The image is exactly what I had in mind. However, there was absolutely no motion whatsoever, so it might as well be a text to image. And so first I'll read what I put in. I put in a pink unicorn sliding down a glossy rainbow in Candyland. And the image is great. It's what I wanted, but look what happens here. No motion whatsoever. So I'm going to rank this as a 2, and it didn't, what did I say, lack of movement. That's the big problem with this one. Composition was great. Everything was great. Send. Okay, thanks for your feedback. Lack of movement. One I've always wanted to make about a future scenario where, all humans are just attached to computers by wires in spaceships flying around the Earth or something like that. So anyway, I just created this image and it came out really cool actually, and it's the one I'm going to end on for today because I ran out of time. I'm going to continue this tomorrow, at least the music video. I'm going to use the remaining 21 seconds I have left. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the amount I was able to make. Anyway, this image is really cool. It looks like, I don't know, the inside of a spaceship. Are they human brains? I don't know. But let me read the prompt to you. Okay, here we go. Opening a door to enter a room filled with human brains on shelves attached to computers by thick wires. I see the thick wires. I see what looks like brains. I see shelves. And I think this is probably taken from some science fiction movie or something. Some horror science fiction movie. I don't know. But let me play it for you. Here we go. It's good motion. Interesting composition. Looks like it could be in a science fiction film for sure. An 80s one or something. I don't know. Early 90s. I don't know. It's kind of cool. How's it going? I'm back again at this, and I'm going to use up all my credits today. Last night I was with my daughter, and what I did was I thought it'd be a fun idea to do a video together. Create videos together using RunwayML. So we created 3 interesting videos based on her prompt, and they're actually maybe the most interesting of all. I'll show you the least interesting of the 3 I did last night. So she wanted to make a movie about a dancing deer with laser eyes, and the lasers were shooting out of her eyes. I think that was the prompt. I'm not sure. But this is the image it came up with, and I'll play it for you. Okay, I think she wanted a flying deer. We didn't get a flying deer. She wanted lasers coming out of the eyes. We didn't get that. We got a laser coming above the deer. But anyway, it's a decent image. It's not great. Okay, the second image, this one's really cool and nightmarish. It's this guy here. So I think it was a flying deer being chased by a chicken monster with 3 eyes or something. I can't remember. I think that was the quote. 3 eyes and wings. Anyway, it got all confused and it came up with this nightmarish image of this freaky looking chicken flying creature from hell with like a skull head chasing this deer in the sky, and I'll play it for you. And yeah, it's really cool. It's very nightmarish looking, and she wasn't impressed, but I was really impressed. I thought that was something I would never come up with. Okay, the last one was, I'll give it away now. Again, it was something similar. It was a It was supposed to be the deer killing the monster with fire coming out of its mouth. So the deer is supposed to be killing the monster with 3 eyes and wings. But all I got was this crazy image of this monstrosity, and I'll play it for you here. So her prompt was really crazy, and it's awesomely nightmarish. Yeah, so it's just this bundle of flesh with wings and fire and steam coming out of it. I'll play it for you again. So yeah, it gets confused with the long prompts, you know, like the deer shooting fire at a 3-eyed monster with wings, something like that. So that's what I got. I was inspired by the work I did with my daughter. I thought her prompts were really, like, coming from a child's point of view, really interesting and something an adult wouldn't really necessarily think of. So I tried to create something that she would try to create. So I put in the prompt: a monster with 10 eyes, green skin, breathing fire out of its mouth and smoke out of its horns, or out of the horns, traveling through the worst parts of hell. I didn't really get the 10 eyes. I got 2 eyes. I got the green skin. I got a really twisted mouth. I got really bad motion. Just sort of a pan in. The fire's okay, but I'll play it for you. Here we go. Yeah, it's a pretty awful looking monster. It's not as, it's a little bit too much on the nose, but anyway, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I have 1 second left on this free account, so I think that this will probably be the last video. If it is, I'll say goodbye now. If it isn't, I will come back with one more video. Anyway, I put in something different. I put in a Gasha Dokuro wanders around 2 a.m. and attacks and eats humans when it sees them. So what a Gasha Dokuro is, it's a Japanese ghost of a giant skeleton of the bones of dead warriors that wanders around 2 a.m. and attacks and eats humans. So I thought it would come up with a really cool image of that, but it didn't really. It just came up with a freaky looking skeleton with steam coming out of its head. But I will play it for you. Here it is. It's obviously gone on the internet and it's found out what it is, because I didn't put skeleton in at all. So that's good. I just wish there was an image of it eating a human. But still, it's kind of freaky, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, that was my last second. I only had 1 second left, so it won't let me generate anything else. So what I'm going to do, usually these don't get many plays on YouTube, but I took a song I wrote with AI, and then I took all these clips, and I'm just going to randomly throw them on top of the song, hopefully in an order that makes sense to what the music does. I'll play a bit for you. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'll just throw it up on YouTube and let people watch it if they want to, and just see all the clips. Anyway, I will now go ahead and compile my description of all these clips I just generated, and that is the end of this video. Okay, thanks for watching. Thank you, like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.